綺麗だって気づかなかったな。
司令官からの命令で 2B さんのメンテナンスを担当することになったんです。これから定期的にチェックしますね。
この記録を聞いた者がいたら伝えてほしいことがある。もし夜ハ部隊所属9S に会うことがあったら私は彼に
Just a sec.
機械生命体とアンドロイドは同類と言えるな。
ポット1号さんに命令。貴様の独断の論理思考と発言を禁止する。
さん、ここは私たちアンドロイドが主たる人類を守るように作られている。だと分かっていてもやらなきゃダメなんだ。お前たち2人は最後の夜ハ部隊なの。違う 9S、 あれは
Woo! Good. It says the health is good. All right. Move this a little closer. And this is all in attached. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is EXP StoryGamerZ. Continuing, once again, Nier Automata, Route C, A2’s Lament. An appropriate title, too, after all that has happened. So many sorrowful things have taken place in the last couple weeks. I do apologize. Yesterday I didn't have a stream. I had some certain situations I had to handle. Personally. But now I got back on it live, so I should be okay. Whoops. So just give me a sec. I have to get my headphones in there, so make sure the audio is superb. I trust that it's well anyway. I always make sure I love to hear myself, so that the audio works out well all together for my good. Okay. Okay. Turn up the volume. Make sure I'm close to the mic. Because I still sound a little distant. Let me turn this up a little bit. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let me turn this up. See if that does it. Alright. Praise God. That works. It works. It works. Perfectly. Okay. So you can see I got the machine heads. Fortunately, all the gesture machines are zombified. And even if I kill them, they just keep coming back, so. It's alright. Like it's no consequence. Oh, that fight against that statue was really fun. I think I'll probably go back to... I'm gonna visit, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna visit 4S. Because I want to see about, because about that dinosaur one I fought, but that was as A2’s, so I wonder if I can fight that one as 9S. Because that's a new enemy. So I'm gonna go transfer to the Forest Zone. So let me share. I'm gonna share this real quick and get this tweeted out so people know that, hey, I just started. Hey. There we go. That should do it. Okay, good. Yeah, I see you guys. That's like a music video potential right there. Slow motion. Just like that. Go ahead, I dare you. Do it again. Do it again. Gotcha. Huh. Well, isn't like the dinosaur one is round. I see these guys. Bingo! You guys are now so easy. Winning, winning. I don't think there's anything behind that waterfall. Is there? Let me see. Not, nope. Like that was supposed to do something. Come on now, y'all. Y'all gotta do better than that. All three of them beaten just like that. Just like, yawn, I'm getting tired of y'all games, man. I'm not playing anymore. I'm just on my way to a destination. You guys are just in the way. go. Oh yeah, I already got that chest. Okay, good. Just double checking. Oh, that was tight. Hey, who knows? Sooner or later, I might be sharing some, making like a music video or something out of this. I mean, that was just tight. Alright, what do you guys want? Y'all want a free biscuit? Want machine parts? Machine food? What are you looking for? You guys suck. Oh, by the way, welcome to anybody who is who's come by to view this night's stream. Welcome, welcome. I am EXP StoryGamerZ. I love exploring stories and video games. I'm mostly variety streamer on story-driven games, like this one you see right here. If you wanna, if anybody would like, if anybody wants, feel free to do so anytime. You can share your thoughts, opinions about the story of the games that I play, like this one right here. If you've played it before, or even if you haven't, it's okay. But feel free if you like. It's up to you. And no arguments, no debates here. Just discussions. But other than that, enjoy the show. Got him. I love The Matrix, so the first movie, by the way. The sequels, that's left to opinion. I tell you one thing, the Avengers Endgame DVDs came out. all 4K Ultra, DVDs, everything. So I'm really grateful. It came out, we were able to get it. Yep. So now I have it out in stores in the US. I don't know about any other locations, but yep. I'm just like, 9S is pretty much very upset. So he's pretty much in control of my controller. I'm not the one controlling him, literally. Like, I'm just here watching. Yeah, he's really in control, and he's lost it. He's now ultra, uber, fantastic, and really good at combat. He doesn't even care anymore. Like, he cares. After the one person he truly loved and cared about died before his eyes, he pretty much is just on a killing spree, if you might think about it. Because there's this one person he wants to kill. Now let me see if I got that video recorded. Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to take a break from that. Gotcha. Hey, what are you doing up there? Look, I'm sorry about your king, but 9 has had nothing to do with it. He's literally innocent. Him and the beloved 2B. Made it. Alright guys, I'm really tired of you guys coming out in the same place. Oh, so it's like that, huh? Don't ever do the same move twice. I'm literally beating him up with machine heads.
Literally. I said literally twice. Like, what? Really, guys? Here, let me just save you the trouble. Let me just do this. Thank you. Moving right along. You know, I didn't really, you know, I actually thought about it, but you know, I look at the outfits, and the one thing I'm thinking about is funerary services, funeral services. Because I know they're the last remnants of humanity, and they're wearing a lot of black. It's like black and white kind of thing, so it's like there's no gray. There might be like a little gray area because of the hair, but it's completely black and white. Like, that's it. It's the end of humanity already, and this is what's left of it. So they're like honoring all. They're like the last honor code for human beings. Honor. I didn't think about that, but that's what I kind of perceived when I looked at the costumes. Excuse me, the costume, sorry. The clothes they wear. It's like the last honor for mankind. And you know, my channel isn't like, let me just read into a lot of things and try to come up with a ton of theories, because most things are obvious to see, and then there's some are just theories and thoughts, but at the end of the day, it's just exploring some of the concepts of the way games are designed, and you know, what kind of developers think about and the ideas that they put in video games alike. More enemy data, huh? I appreciate it. I try my best, but I just can't cover all this ground on my own. Thanks again, Nines. You're really helping out here. Here's something for your trouble. More data. Oh. It's like you're still glowing red, so I thought, oh, you need more data? And it's like, no, it's okay, I'm good. So I need to go back. Nope. Let me visit Murasame or Masamune. I like this robot. Yeah, I like this machine. He's really awesome. Have you any weapons you wish for me to sharpen? So you got the Beast Bane that's about ready to be finished. And Beast Bane is done. Alright, treat them with the care they deserve. You got it, Masamune. Hey, Papyrus.
What is it?
It's Masamune.
Oh dear Lord, what is that?
This legendary sword, something from ancient Chinese or Japanese, I don't know. Well, I'll look into it later. Sometimes I do a little, ever since I started playing, I started messing around with a little voice, a little voice playing, you know, like, voice acting thing, you know. It's not like I can do, or like, imagine, like, I'll do a lot of voices, but I just imagine Sans and Papyrus' voice from what I've seen a lot of people do, and the way they behave, their attitude, and everything. But if I could do other voices, you know, I'm sure I could probably do some. I'm Squidward, 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 Squidward. Hi, SpongeBob. I thought I dodged that. There you go. Oh ho ho, that was tight. And I have that recorded. Yay! This will be highlight formation for later. I could have done that landing better, but I messed up. Well, I investigated a lot of that castle, and I came out with a few things and a max weapon. But hey, just leave it to Detective Sans. Detective Sans here. Well, time to go for the sorrow train. Yeah, there's a lot of sorrow in this game. A skeleton of sorrow. Sans, stop with the puns! Okay. Yeah, Sans, will you stop, man? Okay? This is a sad moment. And it is, too, after all the events circulated earlier in the game. Oh my gosh. Whole entire village is dead, and all that's left is Pascal. I already talked to them because of what they said. They're just gathering junk. This is where I got the machine head and everything. I don't even think the half-wit inventor is still alive, is he? No, they're just gone. I think their body was in the, was at the village as well, so they're dead. Look at that, see, and it's cut off too. Oh, that looked cute when he was following me like that. I'm surprised that one attacked me. like, no, you destroyed my minion! That's how he switches like that. There we go. That was strange. It's like I was hitting nothing, but yeah, the explosion knocked me back. I don't see what's his name face around. Whoa, that's tight. It's like claws. I need to add defense. see like if it's gonna happen here. Oh, here we go.
親しき中にも礼儀あり。お仕置きします。
Got him hacked. Alright, I got it. I did some damage. Come on, Emil. I got you. Now, technically, he was stealing, so... So what you're doing was really wrong anyway. Whoop. So I can damage him now. It's just that, because one thing about Emil, he is level 99. That means if I'm really gonna beat him, I have to make sure my character is at a higher level as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make 2 separate save points. So, let me go get my stuff. Okay. So we're gonna go back in here and get my stuff. I like the effects that they put in when they, like, once they go in the water, they're all shiny and glistening. Shining like dolls. The shining like dolls I got from a DLC that let's just say it does involve dolls and does involve them. I have to be able to maybe I have to purchase the DLC or something. So if I can get that DLC, I can definitely play it on here. It's really short though, but it'll be a good showing. Oh, come on. I haven't been hitting the dodge button, so that's why it's happening. Ah, okay. So probably because it loaded up, it didn't do that whole thing where it would leave my, like, say if I was in the network, it would leave my body. And I have to go and retrieve it, but unfortunately, oh, that's right. Yeah, it's not going to do that. That's one thing I have to remember. That it's not going to do that. Because now that the whole mothership has been destroyed, there's just no way for them to, like, there's no way for them now to restart. So literally, if he dies, he dies. This is literally the end game. there we go. Too easy. Sometimes you just gotta, for those occasions, it's like literally cutting the corners. You barely had to defeat those ones. Oh, there you are. No problem. So it makes you wonder whose voice that is and why they're talking like that. See what you got. I got a lot of these. So before I go in there, I'm just gonna do like a double save. So have one main file here, then the second one would be before I enter into the whole tower. That way, if I want to tackle a mill before I go in there, I'm going to have to spend a lot of time upgrading and leveling up until I get close to like 90. At least nearly close to level 99. Then I'm guaranteed to possibly beat them. And with the right chips, I can definitely increase the attack power, defense, and it'll make it much easier. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to double save. So I already got a main save. Let me just put that right up here. And the next save, because this one is another save for that one, is this one. There we go. So that should do it. Do I have the right plug-in chips? Let me double check. Yes, that's the one. Perfect. Alright, time to visit the doors of this White Tower. Hey, you two.
Nice. 来ると思っていたよ。ここは私たちが何とかする。君は塔への扉を開いて。
デボル、ポポル、どうしてここに。
約束しただろ。
何言ってるんだ。
9S、今のうちにハッキングして。
わけがわからない。
詳しいことは塔に入ってから説明するから。
Wow. Vola and Popola. Y'all are awesome.
S はハッキングに集。
Good, no, man. Whoa.
この防壁。
警告、閉鎖系防御システム。
どうやったら壊せるんだ。
予測、当該自我データを暴走させる。その自爆エネルギーで防壁を一時的に麻痺させることが可能。
それじゃ入れないのと一緒だ。
どうした。
Come on, you can do this.
この防壁はダメだ。その防壁は自己閉鎖系アルゴリズムで侵入は。
私たちが犯した罪を償うんだ。
そんなことしたら君の回路が。
デバル。
デボル、
お前は後悔するなよ。
Wow. Well, that was the heroic thing it could do in that moment. Sad, but in that moment. Data records discovered for units Devola and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? Yes. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go, after all. Because our models, the Devola and Popola models, are defective. Record. Transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order, functioning as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devola and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair. We shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. well, that's why playing Nier before Nier Automata can give insight to who the replicants are and everything. Ah. Watch out. Devola staggers and falls into soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, as she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It is alright, Popola. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if Sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still. I'll be quick. Devola grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting in the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks out from beneath this bandage. Judging by Devola's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired, replace the bandage, and hope for the best. As expected, wiring the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Placing will require new connectors, as well as some tools. None of which is easy to find in the desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devola. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip inside. That's all I can do until I get the proper materials. That's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing out across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devola's sharp voice echoes through our private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. Psst. They wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devola crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice, seeing that her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay. I understand. It's all going wrong. You could feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it, if it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popola and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We talked to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try contacting another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry. It's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devola and Popola models from another town. Oh yeah, those models. The wind rubs my cheeks. The sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devola loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'd be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile. All so I don't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended on the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the action of developed Apollo models from another town. Oh boy. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in this desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholding to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devola and Popola models who'd snuffed out humanity. It started small. A few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over. Remarks become jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. Well, after what happened in Nier, I could imagine why. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured it. Because, as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution. But in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devola met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devola and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time, but we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part. At least a little, anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devola and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devola being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devola, and for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky. It stimulates our sensation, nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devola? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try and retain heat. It's cold now. Much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert. A new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devola's leg. Wow, they traveled so much throughout the whole desert, the whole place. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse. It lashes at us without pause. Is this our punishment? Rain flows down her cheeks like tears. I reach over and gently wipe it away. She smiles but seems surprised. There's no point in doing that, you know, she whispers. But there is, because I swore to myself that I would stay with her forever. For that is the fate we two androids have been assigned. Wow. So I wonder what it would have been like if I made the other choices. The failure to manage the area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the development of Popolo models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. So no wonder why. Okay. So with the other ones that did what they did in Nier, they decided to remove the memories of the secondary models, leaving them to face all the anger and all the frustration and all the hatred that everyone wants to pass upon them for what the older models had done, or their involvement. Furthermore, but you look at who really, like what really happened in Nier, it's kind of, you could say, it's not really just them, it's also the actions of another person as well. You know, playing Nier will reveal a lot of that. But anyway, furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Crime and punishment.
そう
疑問。なぜアンドロイドデボルおよびポポルは常に同時に死を選ぶのか。当該状況からの単独離脱は可能であり、
君に理解できないことを祈る。
了解。疑問。なぜ塔に入り口が用意されていたのか。資源搬入は上空から行われていることを確認。外部からの侵入路が用意されていることは不自然。予測。罠。
So now I'm going to go ahead and since I made this, I'm going to use this to progress, and then this is the one to hold back. So we're now officially in the White Tower. Let me turn my device real quick. Now we got the music. Yeah, in a way, Ninus is broken mentally after all that happened to him. Ah, corrupted Yorha units. Fighting the Yorha units can be really difficult compared to... Oh, knocked you down.
ムサービスです。この度は当へのご来場誠にありがとうございます。最後のサブユニットを解除したご来場者様へのファイナルワンショーはこの先のお部屋にご用意しております。ごゆっくりとお楽しみください。
皆殺しにしてやる。
Yeah. Let's take a look around. There goes 2B multiplied.
2B タイプ。
2B models. It's getting to him.
ここに会えてよかった。本当によかった。一体残らず粉々に壊せ。
Yeah, he's definitely losing. Ooh, that was close. Yep, now I know how to do that. Boom. R1 as soon as I dodge.
警告。敵機体の反応検知。
死に損ないがいるのか。
Whoa.
告。大型構造物通称塔、ゲートの開放を確認。
行ってみるか。来い、遊んでやる。
Yeah, because I don't think she has any other quests.
Yes! 楽しませてくれるんだろうな。
I don't know. I'm just thinking like Papyrus could be there looking at me like, dear God, is that boy okay? Relax, Papyrus. It's just a game, but it is scale of fun. Will you cut that out? Never interrupt my talks. I'm guessing Popola and Devola are gone. There they are.
ああ、A2 か。塔の入り口は開けておいた。9S が先に行ってる。そうか。ああ、塔の入りない。そうか。なあ、私たちは役に立ったか。
She automatically walked down. I didn't. Yep. I didn't even move it. Yep.
ああ、塔のない。
So do that.
そうか。
And just to make sure it's saving in the right spot. Okay. So that would have been for him.
これは夜派部隊の死体。
予測先行して入った夜波機体 9S によるもの。
行くぞ。
So I have a secondary save just in case. Here we go.
この構造物の目的は？
不明、推奨、情報収集。
だろうな。
This is in a way just like the copied city, just in the form of the castle now. So it's in the form of a castle, so that's the copied city was the one that Adam built. Wait a minute, what? This is that's the library place from Nier. Wow.
この部屋。
予測図書館を模した施設。
図書館？なんだそれ。
過去に人類文明が作り上げた情報保存施設。
データを見るのにハッキングする必要があるのか。ポット頼む。
了解。夜波機体 A2 にハッキングインターフェースへのアクセス権限を付与。
よし。
Ah, so now she can hack. Cool. I mean, so many references to the game Nier and the Dragon Guard series in this. So, library index, and these are number ports. So, you have the Atom unit storage record. You have the Eve unit storage record. Yorha communication interception. Yorha human server and human server establishment. Human Heritage Preservation, Tower System Summary, Tower Subsystem Summary, Special Units Creation Record, Plant Species Preservation Record, Animal Species Preservation Record. And I believe this is the song from, this is actually the song from Nier. Yes. Because I played a bit of Nier. And I've gotten a little further, and this is actually the song in the library. So I'm really amazed they actually have that in here. So it's a data gathering system for the machines. Wow. That's amazing. Notice it said human server, it said just stalled, it says Yorha communication. So this is where almost every, like, even when I was 9S, I was moving through like an entire hidden network. Basically, I was pretty much within the servers of Adam and the copied city when 9S was kidnapped. So that means, well, what does that mean? Basically, that just means that all of data that could be left to represent what's left of any thoughts made by human beings and so forth, obviously is all tied to all the data that they preserve. Literally. It's a lot of data. And it was enough for the machines to copy it. And androids to begin to learn and understand human relations and so forth. I mean, this is really big. And I should know, hey, I'm into computer science and data management, entries, all that. So it's really remarkable for me. Hey, if anybody's into computers and all that stuff, and all that, data mining or more like technology, inventions and stuff, I say like this is remarkable. How they got into all this in this game. That's very creative. So here are the human server records. I was wondering about this. So outline, predicted human server infiltration route release. Dummy protection installation map, SGGI and SF block, genetic storage, warehouse location information, genetic storage, wow. And all that is restricted. So no one can browse and access it. And this is from the human server on the moon. They hacked that deep. Machines got deep into human relations, knowledge, everything. Oh, Yona. Yona! The girl. The little girl, Yona. Class 1 patient, Yona. Because she had a certain sickness or disease or something. In Nier. Here we go. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm, which is in the chest. C3, no vomiting, 4 milligram luciferase. Preservation plan. Excuse me, I tickle my throat. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of a sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. Identification required. I know she thinks, oh, it's probably useless. That's actually bountiful knowledge. Oh, yeah, what's that lady? There was a lady in here. I think it was Devola or Popola. I'm just saying all the things that I saw in Nier. Oh, my gosh. Oh, look at this. That's literally every boss I fought in the game. Look at that. You know, some are like bronze, a little gold, and silver. Yeah, I'm noticing that there are some machines that are just plain silver. And some look like they're in a gold color. I'm trying to remember that lower right, I think that's a ball covered one. Trying to remember that one. And then I see Adam and Eve, the brothers, on the right corner right up there. Yeah, those guys were definitely really tough. And I see, I'm trying to remember which boss. That one was on the lower right. I'll have to remember that one. And then some are just basic enemies, so... Oh, there's still more.
夜波計画における2号モデル運用概略。このデータは。
Uh-oh. Hey, I remember you. Let me guess, it's gonna switch to 9S. So I'm getting a back and forth scenario. Oh man, just that one little last look at her. And she's dead! Officially dead. So you ripped off her. Oh, yeah, just oh, okay. So that way you can use her her hand for his.
警告。汚染気体からの部品移植により運動領域内にウイルスを確認。推奨自己ハッキングおよびウイルスの除去。
分かった。
Viral invasion. The one thing I gotta deal with when it comes to computer-related problems. So I guess she's officially a part of him now. And he's a part of her, in a way. Very significant. Just having that little last memento. Ah, Gestalt reports. Yeah, I remember most of these, some of these already dealt with. Oh yeah, Angels is code. Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember that. So I want to look at this real quick, so I can remember what it said about Project Yorha. So Project Yorha is a comprehensive information project intended to enhance android morale. This entry details the circumstances that led to its proposal, as well as information related to operations conducted during its individual phases. Note that this document is marked with level S confidentiality and should not be disclosed to any Yorha personnel, save for the commander. Human extinction. Following the collapse of Project Gestalt around 3400 CE, the remaining androids searched for a way to revive humanity. But they were unable to discover an answer, and humans went extinct by roughly 4200 CE. Afterward, the genes of Gestalts and structural information of remaining replicants were recorded and sent to a storage facility on the moon. Loss of android morale. The news of humanity's extinction was meant to be a closely guarded secret, but rumors of the event eventually began to leak out. Having lost the one thing which they were programmed to protect, android morale began a precipitous decline. Concerned by this turn of events, Command designed Project Yorha as a means to lift android spirits. So Project 1-3 Lunar Server. The first stage of the project was spreading the word among resistant groups that humanity was not, in fact, extinct, and that the last remaining remnants had managed to escape to the moon. This deception was supported by installing a communication server on the lunar surface to send regular transmissions. Said server was designed to be manned by as few maintenance personnel as possible. And here's Project 2-1, Establishment of the Yorha Squadron. Through the dramatic alteration of the Next Generation Combat Unit project that had been proposed at the time, new Yorha models began to be manufactured. Official models were created following the implementation of data acquired from an experimental squadron and were then deployed to all regions. Certain members of the Yorha operations staff, however, were informed of the full scope of the project. These units were tasked to operate and protect the server on the moon. Oh, wow. Okay. So that basically was what we learned about that. And then here we go. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. So you have all these up here. Saved machine records, old world information. And so this is where we find the Project Gestalt. So I read that one. So the original Gestalt units in project are now relapsing and accelerate. Those according to your guarantee your DNA but progress is poor. Okay. So there are still like I'm saying there's probably more, there's more Project Gestalt reports missing. Once I get all of them, I'll read them all. So you can get an understanding of the Project Gestalt project and the things that took place and what happened. Yeah, so there's more things to read there. Like, I think, saved machine records, that's the one I got. From all the, and then the top secret model number 2. After the first descent of the Yorha prototypes, Attacker 2 was the sole unit to return alive, despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in the new lot of E models and use them for the security protection of this project. I didn't know that, and one thing I learned about the black box, yep, the black box is literally the machines. They make them out of the machines. And let me see, I want to learn about the Beast Lord. Ah, so there's level 4 will reveal more of that. Okay. Once upon a time, there were 3 princesses. The eldest princess was thought by all to be the most brilliant woman in the kingdom, and she soon sat upon the throne of her homeland as their queen. The new queen raised a mighty army. To afford the endeavor, she taxed her people, and in turn they were given jobs and new factories created to support the war effort. People worked, many flowed. As the army grew strong, the demand for factories grew with it, and then the cycle repeated: more work, more money, more work, more money. The queen's plan proceeded just as she had envisioned it. So now I'm wondering what level 4 will reveal. That's going to be interesting. Fight, why? Why humans love? Why do humans band together? You, why are you alive? Ah. Free at the time we met, I knew ours was a love that would last for eternity. And then I'm going to read, let me see, which one is it? Not that one. This one. The man wailed an inhuman scream as he brought his fist down on his opponent's skull. He brought it down again, and again, and again, until the victim was nothing more than a splatter of blood and bits. The man had a beautiful wife that drove everyone wild with jealousy. They lived a simple, happy life, yet the man always strove to keep his wife safe above all else. One night the man came home to find a stranger in his bed. His wife told him that he had forced himself on her, at which point the husband flew into a rage and vowed to exact revenge. The man bought a weapon from a craftsman famed for forging instruments of pain, then used it to punish his wife, for he could not abide that she failed to protect her virtue. His revenge was complete. Pretty much he beat his wife to death, I presume. Concerning the weapons, have spikes on them, I believe, if that's the type of weapon it is. Then wow. If that's the weapons, yeah, he pretty much either tortured her with it or beat her half to death. Or pretty much killed her. As a way to get revenge. Then now we have all this. Okay. Cruel oath, your issue blade. Engine blade. Cypress stick. Is there any more I want to check out? Ancient Overlord. Okay. One day a young girl's village was sacked by bandits. To protect her family, she took up a dagger her father had found in the mountains and killed one of them, an act that shocked her family, but the bandits fled, never to return. 5 years passed, then 10, then 20. Though the family she protected began to grow old, the girl never aged. Eventually the other villagers began to shun her. With no one to turn to, she finally left her village and began to wander, visiting many strange lands in the process. As the years passed, her skill and fame as a master sword fighter grew to legend. Eternal life, a powerful weapon, and boundless experience. She used these talents to become queen of a nation. And yet there was emptiness in her life, for she still desired the kindness her family denied her after that fateful day. So I think that dagger might be the Ancient Overlord, of course. The weapon that I'm holding. It's amazing to see how the weapons have stories to it attached to them. Kind of like saying, like, you know, they had previous predecessors. Pretty much is like saying, you know, the things we see around us, there's just a story that comes attached to a lot of those things. Ooh, whoa. So they're the ones communicating through the tower.
この場にいる機械生命体を全て破壊したら教えよう。
Ho ho ho, that was tight. Come on. Hey, I done got all day. Whoa. That was interesting. Yorha disposal.
これが夜葉計画。じゃあ僕たちは 2B は
全てを知ってもなお戦うことを願う。私たちは機械生命体のネットワークから生まれた概念人格。破壊することは不可能。夜葉機体9S。貴様の攻撃は無駄だ。貴様の存在は無意味。
In other words, because of many of the humans who've produced such networks, produced such information, they established personalities and characters and thoughts in the machines. And because many machines hacked in through the huge networks of those knowledge and of those knowledge bases and information, opinions, and ideas, we got a conceived human construct, as you can see. The way they're acting, behaving can be nearly human. So it can be almost confusing. Because the game gets really big, but at the end of the day, there's a lot to this. So now it's time to know about the Yorha project. Here we go. Alright. And it looks like my stream elements for some reason is not... should be... working properly. That's strange. And unfortunately, it's starting to have a little bit of trouble. It's supposed to be saying like, oh, it's active, but instead it's reading like it's inactive. So I guess it's a little bit of an issue. I'll have to troubleshoot it later. Alright, here we go. The final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker. So the commander don't even know this. Okay, here we go. Let me sit back and let's hear this good one here. So, Project 3-01, Disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it be deliberately attacked by machines. At this time... Wow. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. In other words, create a big lie for the purpose of... It says switch new models. It's almost like trying to create some sort of little backup rebirth or something. That's literally all the Yorha piloting those things. It's corrupted now. How did you get me from that? It's getting close. I'll probably find a safe point and then call it a night. Let me do this. Oh shoot. Ooh, laughter.
なんだこいつ。
敵の強制ハッキング攻撃推奨早急な離脱。
貴様は
久しぶりだな。いや、今は A2 と呼ぶべきだ。懐かしい。私たちのような概念情報に時間がいるがない。それでも君たちの部隊を全滅させたことは印象に残っている。ヨルハ部隊アタッカーにも正式採用されるヨルハのために生み出されたステルシの実験部隊。
うるさい。
That's all they were, just an experiment. That's why I was surprised when I saw that. I said, wow. They were just nothing more than a test project and experimentation. And so it was obviously going to be disposable. Not even the commander knew about this. Just keep coming. So I really wonder who that little girl is. Who she's based off of.
なんだ。
敵の論理学習機能を利用して弱点を形成する。
全然わからない。
疑問。ヨルハ機体 A2 学習機能。
うるさい。
敵の論理思考回路をインターンとして演算地位を発生させる作戦。
つまりどうするんだ。
敵を破壊してはいけない。敵が一定数一定時間存在することがこの作戦の必要条件。
なんだそれ。
Really now?
敵自我データ飽和率 30%。面白い。面白い。敵自我データ飽和率 60%。 人類が残したアンドロイドがまるで人類になりたいかのようにエイリアンが残した機械生命体がまるで人類になりたいかのように
Ain't that ironic?
私たちは似ている。だがネットワーク化された私たちの方が圧倒的に優れている。予測防衛機構による敵の論理進化愚かなアンドロイド。なぜあなたは死を受け入れることこそが全ての終末ではないのか。敵自我データ飽和率 90%。私たちは一つである複数でもある。私たちは有限であると同時に有限。私たちこそ完成された精神の
It's become crazy.
予測生命の多様性を学習。見える光が私たちは進む。この先の未来に。
I presume would this be the advancement that us human beings in the lore of this game wanted? But maybe not so much as to become a hostile failure. I presume.
さらなる困難が私たちに訪れる。その問題を乗り越えることで私たちはより一層の進化を遂げるだろう。賛同しない。このアンドロイドは危険。この場で破壊してしまう必要が。
You see the androids as the
私たちの勝利を疑う者は敵だ。勝てると思っているのか。
Whoa. That smile.
報告。飽和したジオが相互に逃走を開始。
まるで人類みたいだな。
Exactly. One is taken to be superior than the other. Ain't ironic, really, when you think about it. I mean, it's been even dated in history. No matter what, when it comes to superiority among mankind, well, among human beings, there's always a group of people that's going to seek to be superior than others. Something I learned from my pastor. Even from observations and analyzing of histories and everything. Always trying to be superior. So if they're just after me, then I guess that means goodbye. As I thought, they're no difference. Just another human construct conceptualized to try to be superior and try to be the greater evolution, supposed evolution. I usually laugh at that.
結局
show the
全
other
部倒すま
weakness.
で続くってことか。
That name, Koshi. I wonder if that's reference to me. So what's your story, Koshi?
あの機械何をグズグズと喋ってるんだ。
報告。敵の過去記憶の流出。
What's that in chat? Said, Yacha Soul says, Mamacita. Well, hello there, Yacha Soul. Welcome to the case of Nier Automata, involving a story of sorrow, sadness, and, of course, mankind philosophy. Very interesting and strange case, and, well, very intriguing case indeed. So welcome. How you doing? Wow, so they were fighting at the same time. Oh man, this is intense. Got you. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, ho, ho. Combat system in this is really fun. And a taunt right there. That's perfect. Wow. This fight. Come on. So I keep going back and forth. Dang. Long fight. Y'all seem to be more tamed and controlled here. Literally. Like y'all were waiting for this one. Oh, you're back. No, you don't. Whoa, nice job. So I think I'm dealing... Am I dealing with the same one or two of them? I think I'm dealing with two of them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. Watch me point that thing, man. Gotcha. You guys again. So the other one was Koshai, and this is Roshai. And something. Alright, dodge that. Interesting. Oh. Here we go. Let's... Come on. Ah, okay, switch. And enhance. Oh, this is tight. Got him. Oh.
この塔は月面の人類サーバーを狙った巨大砲台だ。このままだと人類の残存データが破壊されるだろう。
どうでもいい。もうどうでもいいんだよ、そんなこと。知ってた？僕らはこの世界に必要ないんだ。人類はもう滅んでる。アンドロイドが戦う意味を持つために作られた月面の偽装サーバー、その嘘を守るために用意されたヨルハ部隊は証拠隠滅のために最初から全滅するように計画されていた。バンカーに仕掛けられたバックドアは一定時間で起動。司令官も僕も
None of them knew that the back door was there.
全部捨て駒だったんだよ。
Just test subjects in the game.
おかしいよね。笑えるよね。
9S、私
うるさい。君は 2B を殺したじゃないか。それだけで十分だよ。僕たちが殺し合う理由なんて。
2B は苦しんでいたよ。君を殺し続けることを。高機能モデルの 9S タイプが真実に到達することは予見されていた。彼女の 2B というモデル名は偽装だ。正式名称 2E、 2号機 E 型。
2 Type E。
ヨルハ機体を処刑するために用意された部隊の位置。
What？
本当は気づいていたんだろう。 9S。
うるさい、うるさい。お前に言ったね。僕たちの何が分かっているんだ。
推奨停戦。ここで彼女と争うことは
ポット1号さんに命令。貴様の独断の論理思考と発言を禁止する。この命令は A2 か僕のどちらかの生命活動の停止が確認できるまで維持しろ。
For this occasion, I choose A2. And I can actually go back and choose 9S too. Ah, he stopped.
推奨ヨルハ機体 9S の破壊。
So I can't really do anything except shoot. And fight back is happening. 9S, you're not yourself. In a way, you're broken. I see you as a broken kid. Lost potential, broken by a truth that he could not accept. Oh.
ポット、9S の論理回路を修復する。
了解。
9S を汚染しているウイルスの場所を教えてくれ。
了解。夜波機体 A2、この先に 9S のコアデータが格納されている。報告。ウイルス汚染が深刻で除去は困難。
いや、一つだけ方法があるはずだ。
その方法は推奨できない。私は夜波部隊支援随行ユニット。支援している夜波機体 A2 に害をなす行動には賛同できない。
意外といいやつだな、お前は。
The music is very emotional right now. It's like a choir of historical consonants. It's like the only thing you can experience is sorrow for what's happening right here. There he is.
私が全部。ポット、9S を頼む。
A2、君は？
私はまだやることがあるから先に行ってくれ。
了解。
すまないな。
I believe she just sacrificed herself.
こんなに世界が綺麗だって。
Or no, is she okay?
みんな今
Yeah. No. Yeah. She just sacrificed herself. Wow. All the information is going downward. So that's ending C. I learned that ending D is when you play as 9S and defeat A2 as 9S. So. Now I'm trying to remember which language that one is. Because you have English, you have Japanese, and you have a third language that they're singing this in. Now today I'm not going to go for ending D. What I'm going to do is, because I'm going to say ending E for last, because what I'm going to do is, the next time I play again, I'm going to go back several chapters, not only to level up, but to also complete some other things. And then do ending D, and then follow up with, but before I do ending E, because ending E depends on two major key choices, so I'm kind of saving ending E as the very last thing I want to do, for good reasons too. Like, this is just pretty much, I could just say it plainly, this is just pretty much, you have machines, you have androids, and you have this designed system, all fighting with the need to fight for humanity in their own way. Like, as trying to be as human as possible. The only difference is that the machines were made by aliens. The androids are the replicants and the designs made by humans. It's like when humanity's at the brink of death and dying, you know, what are they going to do? What are you going to do? And then you have all these androids, all these things, and it's like all they know is information they have. Trophy earned, beautiful world. Huh. Sword, and it looks like something attached to it. Oh, I was like, is that a water bottle? Yay! Now I have, can now be accessed. After the interview, it will disable all save functionality until you load any save data. Debug room, it can be accessed. Oh. You can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. Oh. So I got heavy armor A, B. Oh, the heavy armor that the Yorha wear. The camouflage goggles and A2 wig. Machine research. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. Yes, save it. I still have the second save file down there. So now I have access to chapter select. Perfect. I just want to take a look at the chapter select. So if I continue from here, and I load it, there we go. And we have a debug room which can be used to place enemies. I just want to check this one out, and I'm going to look at the chapter select. This good, which is good, because now I can go back and do certain things I know I missed. Oh, wow. So here you can place a lot of enemies. Okay. That's a lot of interaction, but why don't I just get out of here? Oh, sorry, let me return back to the... let's return back. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. We'll start at the beginning. So once it gets through, let me see if I can get back to the menu. Because I just loaded it up.
こちら 2B 前期無事に成層圏を突破自動航行システムに問題なしこちらオペレーター6を前期反応確認しました現在対目標50キロ地点を通過敵防空圏内に突入後マニュアル攻撃形態に移行し目標の大型兵器の破壊と情報の収集に当たってください了解 12H
So I gotta wait until it gets through the intro, and then I should be able to pause and get out of here. Because right now I can't do that. Yeah, this was an accident. I thought I could just load up and then get right back to the whole chapter select, but I guess not. Now I gotta wait for this intro to finish. Yeah, seriously. I mean, I'm glad though it's at the right level, so which is good. I still have the same function and same items, so I'm good. So I'm good to go on that. I just need to get back to chapter select. Jeez, come on.
起動形態への許可を申請。起動形態への移行を許可します。オペレーター6を当機以外の機体は全てロストした。作戦の遂行に支障が予想される。指示をオペレーターより 2D
I do like this intro fight. I do like it a lot, though. It's a great way to start it all. And I get to start back at the same level, so. And I remember where they were, where those parts were and everything. It's interesting when they flee. And here's 2B alive before all that happened. Well, actually, not necessarily 2B, but literally 2E. That was her original name. Code name 2E. And I get to use the same equipment I had that I gained later on, so I get to use all that equipment. Whoops. Oh, that was tight.
Yeah.
Alright, good. Although I don't mind facing this boss, let me face this boss with my new weapon. Hey, look, dude, you are too easy now. The boss was just literally level 3. Like, come on now.
ちゃんと死んだのを確認しないと危ないですよ。2B さんですね。僕は 9S です。あなたのサポートをするように指令を受けています。
了解。
この大きなノコギリが目標の超大型兵器ですか？
違う。単なる防衛装置みたい。
じゃあ目標を探す必要がありますね。僕は飛行ユニットがありますから外から見て回ります。
分かった。私は内部を中心に調べてみる。
Okay. Alright, so, man, that's tight how she's standing like that. So these are the only ones, so I'm just gonna return to the title screen. Alright, so let me go to their chapter. There we go. I know I said that. So look at that. All the bits and pieces. So I can start pretty much anywhere. Literally. There's a total deranged religion. Oh, that moment. There's a total of 17 chapters, my God. Alright, so lets me know whose quest progress hasn't been complete. Okay. Ooh. Huh. That's a lot, man. Yeah, so basically I can start back anywhere at any time. That's the cool part about that. So here's what I'm gonna do. Because I played this stream for some time now, I'm gonna go ahead and stop. What I'm gonna do is probably like, Let me see. What is it that I want to do? Probably gonna go ahead and visit another streamer, say hello and drop in.
こんなに世界が綺麗だって気づかなかったな。
司令官からの命令で 2B さんのメンテナンスを担当することになったんです。これから定期的にチェックしますね。
この記録を聞いた者がいたら伝えてほしいことがある。
Here's a link. Depending on who's in the stream, you know, if you want to join me, just type in.
私は彼に
this and be me on that channel. If not, y'all take care. Have a good night. I'm just heading over there myself. So, God bless you all. Have a wonderful night.